I'm excited to be coming your way on this wonderful morning. I trust that you're doing well, and I trust that everything is going on as as planned. Um, I was a weekend. I had an eventful weekend. Eventful weekend. All right, as I had an amazing time um, at a masterclass put together by Hero Nations. All right, under the able leadership of Dr. Michael Adipo. And yesterday we also had an amazing time with him at a dinner. You understand, just sharing thoughts with a lot of like minds who are doing incredible works around the world. All right, and it's we had an amazing time. So um, I feel refreshed. All right, and I feel powered, powered up to fire up. So for continuing, I will just use this to wrap up nicely um, the series we've been looking at, talking about faith and your business. And so we'll be combining two episodes in one. So I'm going to run as fast as I can so as not to make this too bulky. You understand? So I want to appreciate you all for joining. Feel free to share where you're joining from or you're connecting from, what part of the world you're connecting from, and feel free to ask your questions in the comment section, and I'm more than glad to respond to them as I see the questions. Because this is not meant to be one-way traffic, but it's meant to be a two-way traffic. And my desire is not just to inform you, my desire is to transform your business. So if there are areas you need clarity on, feel free to ask me, and I'll be able to provide clarity to them. So um, in the part four, we'll do part four and part five, right? In the part four, what is then the place of prayer in your business? What is the place of prayer and faith in your business? Faith plays a very important role. Faith shows that you believe. Faith is an expression of your trust and belief in the source that you are connected to. Faith shows that you trust and believe the source that you are connected to. Do you understand? Prayer, on the other hand, also is an avenue through which the person that through which you and your source can relate. You two can relate, you two can commune, you two can relate, you two can commune. Why is this important? It is important because what I have seen most of the time is a lot of people professing what they don't have or professing what they don't do. Somebody is saying that, oh, I believe in God. You believe in God, yet you find it very difficult to believe Him when He tells you to do something. An act of trust, when you trust somebody, you won't find it difficult to do what they ask you to do. Because in the first place, you trust that they will not ask you to do something bad. Your relationship should be like that of a child and their parents, especially younger children and their parents. Like, for example, when I tell my 3-year-old or even my 5-year-old, when I tell her that, see, I am going to do this for you, they know that daddy will do it, especially based on the track record. They know that they are going to do it. Of course, children, but sometimes they can be very anxious. Daddy, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? But they know, they know that daddy is going to do it. You understand? And sometimes when they need stuff, they come to me and say, Daddy, we need this. Or let's say in their school, maybe their auntie or the school authority asks them to get something, they come and they make their request, knowing that daddy has the capacity to do it. Whether daddy has the money or not, they don't. They just know that daddy is going to do it or mommy is going to do it. You understand? That is how. That is the kind of faith we should have. That is the kind of faith that we should have. Absolute faith. Faith that the source I'm connected to cannot fail. That is why you need to be sure of the source you are connected to. Are you connected to a source that is limited? Or are you connected to a source that is limitless? It's very, very important. What would eventually inform your trust is the capability or the capacity that the source has to do whatever it is that you would desire that they do for you. You understand? So you must be very clear about that. But it is possible for you to have a source who is capable and not enjoy what you're supposed to enjoy as it relates to your business. The reason is very simple. The reason is because there is the absence of faith. And when somebody shows that they doubt you, when somebody shows that they don't trust you, it might be difficult for you to do it, because even if you do it, it may not be appreciated. I don't know if you find yourself in that situation. Like, for example, if you reach out to me and you know that I can do that thing, and you are your body language is showing that you are doubting that I can do it, I may likely not do it, because even if I do it, you may not appreciate it. You understand? So that's the way it works. So it is important that you trust your source. You trust your source. It is also important that you are in constant communication. What some of you have done some of you are doing with your source, with your different sources, is that you only go to them when you are in a fix. And that's not how it works. Relationship cannot be built that way. Do you understand? Relationship cannot be built that way. In Nigeria here, we call them fair weather friends. Fair weather friends, fair weather kind of relationship. They only come to you when the going is good, when you know that they can, maybe you have and they can grab from you. But the moment nothing is happening around you or for you, they move to another person. You can't enjoy or gain the best that way. So it is important that you trust your source. It's also important that you keep in constant touch with your source. So why is it important for you to keep in constant touch with your source? Number one, it is important for the purpose of divine intervention. Like I've mentioned and like I've established, and I will repeat it. I will emphasize or repeat it. I told you earlier, as established, that the physical. Whether you choose to agree or not is fine, right? But know this and have peace. The spiritual controls the physical. You understand? Whatever you see happening in the physical has first happened in the spiritual. What some men or some women have succeeded in doing is to bring it into the reality of the physical. Is to bring it into the reality of the physical. Is to bring it. Is to make it happen here on earth. But it has first happened in the spirit realm. You understand? So there are times that in the course of your doing business, you will need interventions. You need intervention. Like, for example, somebody is owing you and it is as though they don't want to pay you. Or you understand? You need divine intervention. Because the problem sometimes may not be that they don't have the money. The problem is that they are just adamant to pay you. So you need that divine intervention for them to pay you. Very important. Divine intervention. Aside that, also you also need insight about your next move. Some of you have already plans. In fact, some of you have started contacting the people that you want to enter into certain partnership with. But the issue is that those people, you are not supposed to enter into partnership with them. because entering into partnership with them would mean trouble. You understand? But the fact of the matter is this: until you seek, until you seek insight from your source, you may not be able to understand why. And so it is important for you to seek divine insight before making any business move. Before making any business move. And like I've always maintained, you understand, I've always maintained, all right, in my classes, I've said that the business world of today is operating like a jungle. It's operating like a jungle. And you cannot afford to operate in this jungle with clear eye, like we say in Nigeria. Meaning that you cannot afford to operate in this jungle just without any form of spiritual backup. Therefore, it's important because there are some people who are reaching out to you to enter into partnership not because they like you, not because they want the progress of the business. Some of them are interested in taking over, or some of them are your competitors that have come in the disguise of partners that are coming to run your business aground so that what they have can thrive. So you need insight, because it is not everything that looks like a breakthrough that will lead to your breakthrough. Some of them would actually lead to your downfall. So you need divine intervention in that regard. Aside that, also sometimes you also need instruction. 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 Why is this important? Divinity already has gone ahead of you. Divinity knows the future that you are not aware of. Therefore, they'll be able because divinity knows the future, you'll be able to help in giving you proper guidance if you ask for it. So that is also important. Aside that, also you also for divine provision as well. Yeah, for divine provision. To be fair to you, some of you have tried. You have tried all kinds of things. You have applied all kinds of principles of success for your business, but it's as though the more you try, it's as though things are working against you. So sometimes what you need is divine provision. So that's the reason why you need to communicate. That's why you need to pray. Aside that, also it's important for you to align your business with the will of your source. Align your business with the will of your source, because it is when your business is in alignment that you are able to get the needed help from him. You understand? So that is how it works. For example, as my friend, you understand, it is when we are in alignment, we are in agreement, that you'll be able to enjoy certain access from me. Otherwise, you may not enjoy it. So it's very important. Aside that, also, it is important for protection. Like I mentioned, business world is becoming a jungle, and so you cannot operate in this jungle alone. You need some form of backing, and in this case, you need divine backing. All right, so it's very, very important. Important. Generally speaking, prayers help you settle things in the realm of the spirit. Prayer help you settle things in the realm of the spirit. I liken prayers to be like you are placing order online. You understand? You place your orders online. You get my point. You place your orders online. So the part of work, and of course, that is done in trust. If you don't trust the source that you're placing, if you don't trust the platform that you're placing order on, and even making payment, like for those who prefer that you make payment upfront, if you don't trust them enough, you won't be able to place the order, let alone make the payment. The place of work now is now you going to receive them from at the point that maybe they have shipped your goods to. If you're not doing direct delivery to your location, or to your house, or to your residence, or to your office, and all of that. So it's important. So what then should you pray for, or should you pray about? You pray for your clients and customers. When was the last time you prayed for your clients and customers? You think that they don't want to patronize you. I know that for some of you, you have people who have made you promises that they are going to patronize you. Some of them are looking forward to getting something, but you to shock you to know that now they've not gotten it. So you need to pray for them so that that which they are looking for they will get. If they get it, it will be easier for them to come and patronize you. So you need to pray for them. Very important. You need to pray for your customers and for your clients. You need to also pray for your employees and your team members. Pray for them. The heart of men is desperately wicked. So it is in the place of prayer that you tune their minds to do what is right towards your businesses. Do you understand? Some of them may not come with good motives. Some of them, they have things, they have some spiritual things following them. But when you pray for them, you drive those things away from them, especially when they are coming to work in your business. So you need to pray. Even before you hire, pray. It's very important. Before you hire, pray so that you'll be able to hire the right set of people. Aside that, also pray for your partners. Pray for your partners. Aside that, also pray for your next move or your growth plans. Pray for them. Pray, pray, pray. Pray also for yourself as the owner of the business. Pray for yourself as the owner of the business, because one sickness can just make you shut down your business. If you are not healthy, you can't run your business. Do you understand? You can't run your business. If you're not healthy, you can't run it. You understand? So you need to pray for yourself. If you are not wise, you cannot make good decisions. So you need to pray for wisdom. Do you understand? If you are not financially okay, you may not be able to afford certain tools. So you need to pray for yourself. Please pray for yourself. It's very important. So, generally speaking, or actually speaking, pray for everything that has to do with your business. Pray for everything that has to do um, with your business. This is all of this is that about the place of prayer and faith in your business. So let's now look at some of the ingredients that will help you get results. Talking about the part 5, like you remember I mentioned earlier, we're merging the two together, all right, to be able to, in this episode, to be able to conclude nicely. All right, the part 5. Now, ingredients that will help your faith, or that will make your faith and prayers produce results. Number one ingredient is intentionality. Be very intentional about your prayers. Be very, very intentional. Don't just pray like every other people pray. Be very intentional. Why do you need that thing? See, if your source is God, God is interested in the why, in the reason why you need that thing, than even the thing that you need itself. Sometimes the reason why he cannot answer certain prayers that you have made is because the reason you need that thing is not good. And the reason you need that thing is not for a good reason. It's not for a good cause. If he allows you to get it, it could pose danger to others. And he is a lover of humanity. He created all of us. Therefore, that's the reason why you've not been able to get that thing. Or it could be that if you get that thing, it will land you in trouble. So you may not be able to get it. So intentionality. Also pray with clarity. Pray with clarity. Very important. Clarity. Why is clarity important? If you are praying for sales, be specific as to the amount of sales you want to make. Don't just say, "Oh, God bless my business," like what most of us would do. "Oh, God bless my business. God bless my." And God is asking you, what kind of blessing do you want? Do you want a visibility blessing? Do you want sales blessing? All right. Do you want sales blessing? Do you want expansion blessing? Do you want equipment blessing? What kind of blessings are you looking at? What kind of blessings are you looking for? It's very important. So if you don't pray such kinds of coordinated prayers, clarified prayers, you may not be able to get results. It will not be a case of you meeting your friend and asking, "Oh, please help me, help me, help me." And your friend is almost screaming at you. What kind of help do you want? You just keep saying, "Oh, help me, help me, help me." The help may not come because your friend is not sure about what the kind of help that you're actually looking for. Very important. Aside that, also, it is important for you to also make kingdom expansion your priority. Kingdom expansion your priority. I'm speaking to those who have made God their sources. Kingdom expansion, make it your priority. Make it your priority. If you don't make it your priority, there's a limit to what you can get. Because if all you are about is just profit making, you just want to grab as much as you can grab, all you're interested in is just making profit, making profit, making profit, you may not get the best. But if you are not just about profit making, you are also about kingdom expansion. You are also about helping humanity become better. You are also about sponsoring or sponsorship of certain causes. You understand? Providing certain solutions for communities, for nations, for continents. Trust me, your business will do it. Your prayers will find it will be easier for it to be answered. Right? It's very important. Then also the issue of trust. Another ingredient very important is trust. Trust is very, very important. You need to trust in the person you are asking for. You need to trust in your source. If you don't trust in your source, you can't get much. You need to begin to learn to trust in your source. Learn to trust in your source. Apart from that, also, it is also important for you to commit to doing the work. Commit to doing the work. Commit to doing the work. Don't just only pray. Commit to doing the work. It's very important. Don't be wasteful. Don't be wasteful. You understand? Commit to doing the work. Then also another very important ingredient is establish relationship. Don't make it a supermarket kind of relationship where you only go there to take when you have need for it. When you have need. No, don't do that. Don't do that with your source. You can't get the best from it. Just like the way you cannot get the best from your friend if all you only do or care about is to go just want to grab something from them, and once they satisfy your need, you disappear. You show up again when you have another need. No. Learn to keep in constant touch. Learn to keep a constant touch. Learn to be mindful of their affairs. What are they even thinking about? What are they building? How can I help in building that? So when you do that, the relationship will be seamless, will be smooth, and on their own accord, they'll be able to give you access to certain things that naturally you wouldn't have access to. Do you understand? So it's very, very important. Learn to build a good relationship with your source. I believe that when you do all of these things, you begin to see results. So thank you so much for investing this time. I trust that you learned something. I hope you've subscribed to this channel. If you have not done that, I beg you to do that. Yes, I will have to beg you. I beg you to do that. And trust me, one of the best decisions you make is to subscribe to this channel. And there are other amazing content you can enjoy on this channel. Talking about the Simon Matthew TV, there are other amazing, amazing content you will enjoy on this channel. Just subscribe, turn on the notification buttons, as there are more and more and more amazing content, amazing value that will be coming your way, because the goal and the commitment is to be able to help you build a globally profitable and relevant brand. That's why all of these things are meant to help you grow your business to the point where it becomes globally profitable and relevant. Until I come your way again with another fresh value, keep doing business, keep making profit. I hope you know that this is Business Sense with Simon. Thank you very much, and keep living the limitless life. God bless you.